self-care as we know it, as a lot of people know it, is changing in 2026. What do I mean? When I did the 2026 body forecast as it relates to health and healing the body and raising your consciousness, I saw that 2026 is a year to really call back your power. I feel like 2025 was as well, and I feel like we always have an opportunity to call back our power, but 2026 isn't really asking us to, it is requiring us to. If your goal is to be soul aligned, doing your purpose, raising your vibration, healing the planet, healing anything, being the leader, the authority, having that impact, that soul-led impact in the world, in whatever work you do, okay? Because we can't all do the same thing. We all have our thing, and that has the ripple effect out into the world, making the world a better place. And what I'm seeing, and maybe you're already feeling this, is that in order to have, really fulfill this big impact that you have, that we all have a purpose. No one's here just willy-nilly. Your body, you have to raise your consciousness, raising your vibration, okay? Everybody loves to talk about raising your vibration and your frequency, but what they don't talk about is that the physical body is dense. It's the most dense part of us, right? Energy, things can happen like that. The body, the physical body, needs to be able to hold it. What happens a lot, and we see this in the spiritual community a lot, is people say, well, I have the ascension flu, and they get sick. And that's true because their physical body is holding on to past traumas, stuck emotions, unprocessed stuff, other people's energies, crappy diet, mindset, all of it. Okay. If you've watched any of my videos at any point in time, I work with the body on the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic level. If you don't work on all 5 aspects of self as a whole person, whole energetic person, you might see some success, but will you truly heal and transform your body? Probably not. Maybe, probably not. You might get some success. So 2026 is not asking, it is requiring us to up level in all the ways. And that includes the body. That means that the self-care that we used to do, the baths and going to get your nails done and massages, and those are all amazing. Keep doing them if you can swing it and you love it and you enjoy it, keep doing it. But it's getting deeper. It is really that empowerment, calling back your power. And this can look a million different ways. This is like everywhere you've said yes when you wanted to say no. Everywhere you acted in obligation energy and really didn't want to do it. That pulls on your energy. It lowers your vibration. Every time, you are in a job or in a relationship, around friends that aren't supporting you, okay, and it's time to leave, you've outgrown the friends, and in the human, it's hard for us to say, I've outgrown this marriage, or even I've outgrown this job, but the soul is different. The soul knows different. And as hard it is for the human, and again, it's not about cut and run and you don't look back. I mean, maybe some people feel all the feels. You're human. You're a soul in a body having a human experience. It is very important for you, for us all to feel whatever we feel as we're making these choices for ourselves. And again, it's making a choice, making any choice, all choices from an empowered place, not from a disempowered, wounded place, okay? So you can get all the massages that you want and call it self-care, but true self-care is being self-focused and not feeling guilty about it and not feeling bad about it because, when I gotta get my kids and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. I mean, you're choosing to. Even that little switch of I get to or I'm choosing to can really help kind of switch things in your mind. I'm choosing to think these limiting thoughts right now. and be okay with that. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. This 2026, and again, you might already be feeling these coming in, maybe not. Sometimes during the holidays, we like to tune out, numb out, eat food, all the things. And I'm here for relaxation for sure and unplugging. But this is a really great time if you have a moment to sit quietly and just reflect on, where am I giving my power away in my life? Where am I not the leading lady in my life? I will tell you a little story about myself and this is something that I think about a lot. I got into a really bad habit of scrolling. Do you do that? Like they call it doom scrolling. And across all the platforms, that can take up some time. And I love all the platforms. I love social media. But for me, it was keeping me out of my power. I was giving my power away to the freaking social media because anytime I had a spare moment, I would just grab my phone and start scrolling. And it's not like I was watching anything bad. I wasn't even really doom scrolling. I've got a great curated feed. But it was taking me it was having me watch what other people are doing. Now, I'm not saying to throw away your phone. Obviously, you're watching me on a device right now, and I thank you. Please like, share, follow. But it's about, how often am I giving my power away? When during the day am I doing it? What could I be doing for myself, for my health, for my well-being, and, towards my goal of growing a successful healing business? If you don't know, that's what I'll do. I work with the body. I heal the body. I support the body. Reach out if you need assistance. I can help you. Okay? So spend some time or not. It's up to you, right? You get to choose what you do with your time. But perhaps a nice thing to do is grab a journal or just sit. Okay? Just sit and reflect. Where am I giving away my precious energy to other people? Okay, where am I giving away my power? Where am I saying yes this holiday season when I really want to say no? My sister was invited to a black tie tux, fancy dress event for New Year's Eve. Big party, big, huge party. And she's like, I kind of wanted to go, but really, I just didn't. I didn't want to be around all those people, all the drinking. I didn't even really want to have to, rent a tux for my boyfriend and get a fancy dress and do all these things. She didn't want to do it. So guess what? She declined the offer. That's the kind of thing. And maybe you're already doing this, but I know so many people, because I've worked with them, that say yes when they really mean no, and they do it out of obligation. That obligation energy, is it high vibrational, y'all? And again, I'm not throwing around that word willy-nilly, but everything is a frequency and a vibration. So if you're doing things that are not in alignment for the level in which you want to be at, that is on you. You're the powerful creator in your life. You get to choose what you think, what you do, what you believe. Those are in your power to control. Pretty much can't control anything else. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you choose to celebrate or not. I hope you have a merry holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, solstice. And I will see you soon. Bye.